Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. So I want to show you what Casetext AI legal assistant can do for you. It's called CoCounsel, and we'll see it can do pretty much 90% of what a legal assistant can do, and at the fraction of the price. So if you had any doubts as to whether AI would take jobs off the market, this is a pretty good example of how it can take off sort of entry-level jobs. So your AI will take over like legal assistant jobs, paralegal jobs, sort of the entry-level jobs. And so first things first, this is the dashboard. Absolutely beautiful dashboard, and it's easy to use because there's a live chat support section right here, and there's a lot of little instruction boxes everywhere, and there's a chat GPT feature. This section here, it's a chat GPT feature where you can ask it anything and it can give you answers you need. And you can also request a demo where you'll have someone from the tech team, from Casetext's tech team, show you how to use all the features. Just to give you a rundown, and they'll give you 1,000 free credits. So anything that needs to be paid, like summarizing documents, contract policy compliance for $100, search a database, things like that, they'll give you $1,000 free credit so you can get used to how the system works. And so this is the chat GPT system right here. So this is show CoCounsel's help. It'll give you a brief rundown of all the features of CoCounsel based on the type of law you practice or that is practiced at your law firm. So what can you do? You could click on these two, but I don't think these are quite useful. If you click on this section here, you will set out, this is the settings you'll put in when you set up your account. So you will tell it you're a litigating attorney, or you practice commercial law, transaction side law, or your general attorney, something like that. So under litigation skills, as you can see, you have legal research memos. It can write briefs for you. If you scroll down, and by the way, if you run this skill here, you can use a few of your credits so you can see this in action. It's basically giving it a question like, do independent contractors agreements work in certain states? Just random questions like that, and it can generate a legal research memo for you. And if you go down to this section here, it can help you prep for a deposition. If you go back, basically that. So if you scroll down, it can help you with compliance issues, extracting data from contracts, other documents, or other databases, and a lot of really cool stuff. So you can also go down here for more skills to see what it can do. So it can do what pretty much ChatGPT can do. You can search a database, you can summarize documents, you can ask questions, you can review documents. That's really cool. Because if you remember the last video we did with Robin AI, where we were doing the actual reviewing by ourselves, this will do the review for you automatically. This will summarize everything for you automatically. It can extract data for you automatically, and it can write legal research memos for you automatically, which is something Robin AI doesn't do. So I really, really am liking this CoCounsel's application here. Next feature I want us to look at is this site checker brief here. So I'm not going to click on it because it just looks like this chat GPT feature here. And with this check cite a brief section here, you upload a brief, right? So a legal brief to instantly create a binder of the cited cases you've used in your brief. Or you can use Kara AI to find the cases faster. So this feature is crucial, and I have to remind you of the whole ChatGPT lawyer debacle. If you remember it, a New York lawyer basically asked ChatGPT to write a brief, and he didn't know that ChatGPT isn't a research feature. It's basically a text generating tool. And so the ChatGPT basically created a bunch of cases that didn't exist. So with this feature right here, what you'll be able to do is download and create a binder of all the cases that you've used in your brief, or the brief that you've generated using their tool right here, so that you are assured that whatever cases you're referring to, they do exist. And when you're called to present them, you can easily send them to your opposing counsel the court, whoever's asking for them. So you can browse and search through under this section here. You can browse and search through features, codes, statutes, regulations, anything you need on civil procedure. If you have a civil procedure query, you can just search here, and you have a traceable history. Maybe let's just open it. You'll have a traceable history, which I think is pretty cool. So when you search questions, here's the traceable history section where you search questions on your statutes and things like that. We can also go down here. So it has all the rules, regulations, statutes, things like that in any state, which is really, really cool. So that's that. And this is where you would upload your brief and where you can get a binder of all the different cases you need, which is really, really cool. Next feature, the search document feature. So with this feature, this is another research tool. So this is another research tool that's offered by CoCounsel, and you'll have you'll save a ton of time when you're bookmarking things, searching for questions, and any other document you're reading through. It's basically a query feature and a research feature. So if you go down here, you can also search cases with CARA. So basically asking what relevant cases, regulation apply to your legal matter that you're dealing with. So you can imagine if you're dealing with a legal matter and you have nowhere to start, and typically a junior lawyer would do the initial research for you. They would go out and use Westlaw, LexisNexis, and they would go through the legal research, and then they would present a brief to you, a summary of everything. That's what this feature does right here. So you basically can cut down on research. And this feature is quite cool because I never mentioned this, but there's this really cool company called Alexi. They've just changed their name to Alexi. I think they were called Alexi. No, they're called Alexi. They were called Alexi. And when I tried to use their software, you basically submit your question, and then you have to wait a week, and then they will send you your written memo or your written answer. But with this feature here, with CoCounsel's feature here, you get an instant response. Well, instant in the sense that you'll get it within a few hours. It's not like waiting for the whole week. And then once you have your memo, you can go into this section here and then start creating a binder of all your authorities. And all in all, I think this is a great app. I hope you guys check it out and let me know what you think. Thanks, guys, for your time.